We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! Fucking thing sucks!
Okay, so Guardiane here again to do another Play It Live. Since it's the second week, as I stated in my blog, I'm going to pick a classic game, or a game I would consider to be a classic. You may be familiar with this game, you may not. This is the SNES port of this game, Out of This World. Actually, the original name was Another World. It was originally brought out for the Amiga, I think Atari, and later to DOS, and I think something else too, but those are original systems this game was intended for. But I didn't know about this game back in the day. I only knew of this game when it came out for the SNES or the Super Nintendo. That's where it came familiar to me. And I loved it from the day I played it because it was so different. The graphics were so different and interesting, and I thought they were cool. The gameplay style and everything was so different for its time, and I just fell in love with the game. And the good thing, the game wasn't that long. It was tough, but it wasn't impossible, and I actually could beat it without having to cheat, which is, everyone knows what I'm like. I cheat often. I don't know why I do, but I try not to if I don't have to. So this is one of those games I didn't have to, and I really enjoyed regardless of the challenge. So the reason I'm doing the SNES port is, besides the fact that I played this before any other version, I played the DOS version, and it's really cool. There's no music though. That's what got me. The SNES version has, well, no, I shouldn't say the DOS version doesn't have music. It does. For like the intro title you're watching right now, it does. But the in-game play, I don't believe it did. And there's no death music or battle music or anything. So I'm like, to me, it's lacking. But some people said it takes away from the atmosphere or something with the music put in it. I'm like, no, it doesn't. It makes the game better. Like the battle music for the SNES version is amazing. I love it. I use it for everything. Well, not everything, but. And the death music, you see me put so many deaths from this game. I made a video dedicated to deaths from this game because I love the game so much. I use, in this main guy here, Lester Knight Chaikin is the character's name. It's like my favorite character. He is my YouTube logo. My YouTube profile picture, I mean. And I don't know, I just love this game. It's probably one of the most classic games ever for me. And again, the SNES version is my favorite because of the music, and it's the game the very first version I ever played. I didn't play the DOS version until, well, I got a better PC and got DOSBox. So you can get it for free if you Google it, look for the DOS ROM. I never played the Amiga version or anything else. I have a full long play version of the 3DO version of this game, which is, the graphics are amazing. Way better than SNES. But you can get the long play version off Long Plays, World of Long Plays. Just Google World of Long Plays. I'll put the URL here. It has every game you could possibly imagine almost, and they keep adding more every day. I love that website. It's good for footage too if I need it. But today I'm going to play the game. And the SNES version is a lot more sluggish than the other versions. It's a lot slower. You'll notice if you compare it to the other games. But I never noticed a problem with it. I actually like the fact that it's a little bit slower. I don't know why. But I'm going to try and play it from beginning to end. I may end up getting frustrated and quitting later, but this is just to give you an idea of what the game's like if you've never played it before, and to show you why I love it so much. But I'm not sure if I'll get a chance to beat it. It does get really tough at some points where I don't know if I can be able to pull it off. I'm not as good at this game as I used to be. See, it's slower here, which is good. If you watch this scene here on the DOS version or whatever else, it's so damn fast. It's like, what are you looking at? So I guess in this case it's better when it's sluggish and slower. You get to see everything. So yeah, the whole story is, I don't know, he makes some sort of particle accelerator, a lightning storm. Oh, here, let me start this now. I think my joystick's set up for this. Hang on. Alright, here we go. Yeah, my joystick's set up. My good PlayStation 2 controller set up. So you Lester Night Shaken, who builds a particle accelerator, and lightning gets in the way and interferes with your project and sends you to another world, which is the original story, Another World. But since it's North America and SNES, it's out of this world. And this part here I thought was hilarious. That if you stand, for the longest time I didn't know this, if you just stand here after you get out of the water, a tentacle will take you and kill you, which I'll show you. And I didn't know this until one day I think I put the joystick down to do something. I looked up and I'm like, what? Why am I dead? What happened? And I played it. I'm like, oh, it's so cool. Everything kills you in this game. Like even this part here, if you don't swim fast, or fast enough, you're like, go up slow. Oh no, tentacles. Oh no, tentacles. Ah. As soon as you start, dead. Can you imagine that? Being blasted to another world, just being killed by a giant tentacle right away. Because why is there a gigantic pool built in the middle of nowhere with giant tentacles in it? Is this someone's backyard? Like, they go swimming with that thing and they just like to eat humans? It's kind of weird, but alright. Now, I noticed in a DOS version, this part here, the killing these stupid things, is a lot harder. It is. It's annoying. Sometimes your kick doesn't work. Like this kick here. Make sure you duck and kick. If you try to just stand-up kick like this, it might get too close to you and kill you. I'll show you what happens when it kills you, just because I don't care. Yay! Death music, best music. You die in this game. Well, not all the time. Sometimes I get really pissed off. But let's love the death music. The other versions I don't think have that. But I've only ever played this in DOS and watched the full 3DO. And they made a sequel to this game, but I've only ever watched a long play of that. I never played it because it was like for Sega CD or something. So who's ever going to friggin' get a chance to play that? I don't even know if they have an emulator for that. They probably do. I just don't care. And see this squirmy worm up top? In the DOS version, that falls down. I guess the SNES version, they couldn't get it to do that. I don't know. Oh, and if you don't kill these tentacle thingies or worms, you could jump over them, and then when you're running away from the giant dog that you're going to come up against next, you can get yourself killed. And I try to do a combination of like the dog chasing me and getting the worms to kill me to see if I get both death scenes at once, but the dog just runs over your corpse. Ah! So you can do the regular run like this, or you can do the super run, which is a run jump. I'll show you in a minute. Oh, you almost got me. This thing here. The run jump makes you somehow run twice as fast. I don't know how. And the dog roar sounds better too, or the whatever that beast is. His roaring sounds better in this version. The other ones it sounds DOS-like. Hey, run faster, Lester, come on. And then the Bars of Soapmen, which I'm not even sure what this race is called. I never bothered to look up their name. I just call them Bars of Soapmen. Soapmen. Lester's face looks like he hasn't slept in a while. Yeah, these guys don't like you. They seem all freaked out, like you're an alien to them, right? They kind of look at you like, ah, whatever. We see guys like him all the time and shoot you in the face. You pause it here. Oh yeah, dude, it's too late. If you pause it right, the music changes. I used to do it all the time on Force of Habit. I'd pause it and let the music play funny. But I paused it too late, so there's no music at all. And you get to see Bar Soap Man. And this is where you have to rock the cage back and forth. I think when I first played this, I didn't know that. And I'm just standing there waiting. And I'm like, when is this game going to work? Until I realized, oh. You have to remove it yourself. The best line of all of the whole game. Basuba, whatever that means. He says it in every version of the game. Thank God, because you can't change that. I get my gun. And if you don't use it right, you die. Like, watch. Hey, hey, hey. And no one seems affected. The guy in the foreground's like, oh, whatever. This happens all the time. No, I'm not gonna do this again. Okay, I'll try not to kill myself anymore unless I have to. Because doing stuff like this over and over again is really annoying. Anesta! I don't bother charging my gun. Anesta! Probably because he never has to use it normally. Not too often. Freaks in a cage. Fall on top of your head, I guess. You're welcome. It took me a long time too before I realized if you hold the fire button down, you get to make a shield with your laser. And I didn't know that, and I kept dying and dying. And this game sucks. Come on, Bar Soap Man. Hurry up and get in front of me. If you wait there too long, you get shot. As in most scenes in the game. Now, if you don't want to hold the gun down too long, you do super. If you hold the fire button down too long, you get to do super shot. If you do it now, you run out of ammo and then you're dead. So don't do that here. Like everything else, I learned the hard way. There we go. Okay, and there's always a pattern to everything in this game. You go up, you just get to see what the outside world looks like. You don't even have to go up. But I'm going to show you. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be one big prison or one big city. That's what I was wondering. I'm guessing it's one big city. Because you get to see weird naked soap ladies later, but you don't see any nudity or anything, but they're swimming and you interrupt their swimming. Which you'll see later if I get that far. If I get frustrated and quit beforehand. Okay, so what you're supposed to do next is go to the very bottom. You do not go to the second floor and get off here. It's too soon. You go down here, and this is the part I always screw up. Because you have to get, as soon as you get to the next room, you have to fire right away. Otherwise, you die. You know, since this game's sluggish, well, sometimes it doesn't react when you press the button and you die. And I can't tell you how many times I've died at that part. I had to redo everything all over again. It's really annoying. Come on, Bar Soap Man. I wonder what your name is. Is it Masuba? No, this is where you're supposed to do that. Come on, Bar Soap Man. Like, oh, no ammo. What do I do? And then he helps you get into the sewers or whatever the hell you fall into. If you wait here, you get to see the guy walk in the room, but he disappears, watch. Poof! And he's gone, but now you have to fall into the... This part's hard. I always found this hard. I hate this. And he makes you scared, too. He's like, oh, I don't want to mess this up. See? I'm like, what is it? Hot steam? Or is that dirt? Well, I guess it can't be dirt, otherwise... I didn't mean to do that! Stop it! Okay, come on. Already I'm freaking failing. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do this. Oh, see, it's stressing me out already. Okay, there's more down here. I don't know where now. This part's easy. If I just tap over, I slowly go over. Oh. Oh, I did it. I think that's it, actually. Oh, I did it. See, whew. That was not so hard. I remember it being a lot harder when I was a kid. Or teenager, I should say. I forget I'm always a friggin' kid. This is where we charge my gun. Instead of electricity powers. And I used to sit here forever blowing up all the walls just because I can. Now, some people go back and charge your gun after this. I don't think it really matters. It won't. I don't think it runs out anymore, even if you try. But then, maybe it will. So who knows? If you shoot that blue stuff on the far left, nothing happens. I don't even know what that is. So we see your buddy run by. It's like, oh. So far, Soap Man calmly running away from bad guys. They're all calmly chasing him. And if you decide not to do this right, you will fall into a pit and die. Like this. Woo! Ugh. Oh, I gotta bump the walls again. If I run into this, I won't die, right? No, I don't even know what that stuff is. You shoot it, nothing happens, so... And you think, oh, maybe that's some sort of charging field, but then you find a charger later on in the game, which I didn't never need to use. And that blue... Oh, get out of here. And that blue wall isn't there. So, I don't know. So why would they put a wall here? Or, these are supposed to be doors, I figure, but they don't open. Like, why would they do that? That's just... I guess unless they're supposed to be locked and you're breaking your way out. Okay, let's do it right this time. Okay, here we go. You gotta jump across. Well, sort of. Yeah. This is where it gets hard. Oh, I hate this stuff. This part is the worst part of the friggin' game. Okay, so what you're supposed to do is you do not want to run to the far right just yet. The far right is where you want to go after. First, you want to go down. You fall this way, you don't die, but in any other part, you would die. You don't want to run across yet because you have to do something else first. So you go down. You don't want to... You want to blow up this rock on the bottom eventually, but not yet, because you've got to go do a few other things first. If you do it in the wrong order, and you learn the hard way like I always did, then you're screwed, and you end up starting the game all over again sometimes. And it takes a long time for you to realize that, because when I first played this, I did the wrong order, and I didn't know that I had to restart the game. I thought, well, the game's still continuing off from where I screwed up. So you think the game will reset itself or not save if you screwed up that bad. But it does sometimes. You're like, oh, reset the whole game, do it again. And this is where it gets hard. I hate these freaking rocks. They fall in a weird way that... Okay. Okay, so you think, just run after this, right? Ah, run! Run, run, ah! No, ah! Ah, it still flashes. Ugh. Aw, man. Stresses me out. Okay, let's do this. I can do this. Alright. Jump! See, if I say it, it works. I'm like one of those guys where you want to jump. Like, when you remember those kids? When you got Nintendo, when you want to jump, they move, they throw the joystick up in the air as they're trying to jump, as if somehow thrusting the joystick into the air adds to the effect. Run! Ah! Super C. It's not just slow in any other port. It's just choppy in this game. Okay, run! No, 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 idiot! Ah, see, you pulled up my gun instead. Tool. Oh! Okay, come on. Oh! Okay, now if I walk up here, the rocks won't hit me for some stupid reason. Now, why do rocks keep falling? What the hell's going on up there? So you don't have to blow these tentacle things up, but I like to because I'm paranoid, because they will eat you if they get a hold of you. But I've seen guys just run through this part, so. Please let me restart the whole thing over again. Oh. See, I'm gonna make a lot of those noises throughout the whole game. Okay. Some guys just, like, if you watch some of the long plays or speed runs, they just run through these things like nothing. Forget it, I'm not running through this. There. Oh. Okay. Whew. Now, the reason you have to do this is that later on you flood this area. See, this is where I went wrong. I didn't know this. I flooded the area, got out, and did blow up this wall, and then that's it. You're screwed. So you have to swim down here later. It's like, ah! Restart the whole game over again. Oh, fuck this stupid thing. Oh. Okay. You can do this, Lester. Oh. Oh! I'm like sweating bullets right now. Fuck. These tentacles back! I killed you! Okay. The hard part is actually done. That was hard for me, okay? Shut up. So this is where you have to run up here, and this dumb bat thing. He was flying around earlier, you'll notice. You have to shoot him, and he'll fly away. He'll fly away. There you go. Slagging game with slow motion falling rocks. And so this is why you want him to fly away. No! No! I know! Oh, I never done that before. Oh, please don't have to redo the whole thing over again. Ugh! I was supposed to jump on those friggin' stag... What do you call those? Stagolites? Bag of... I don't know. Oh, freaking stupid. I hate this stupid... I thought I was done this! Alright. Okay, okay. It's okay. It's all good. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, Lester. Oh, I think I'm using a joystick. No! Oh, ah! The game preempted me. Preemptive death music. It's like, yeah, you're gonna die. Let's play the music now. Who cares? God damn it. Stupid. I am really trying, I swear to God. Come on, Lester, get your act together. Now keep running. Okay, I'm not gonna mess this up this time. I so badly want to press save state. I really do, but I want to ruin this thing. Play this legit all the way through. Come on, Lester. You don't mess this up this time, you stupid idiot. Okay. Hump the pillar, hump the pillar, hump the pillar. There we go. Now, if you don't hurry up, the thing will let go, and you will die. Okay, this is where you blow up the rock. Oh. Thankfully, the rest of the game isn't that... Actually, no, there are some really hard battle parts. But, just because you fight like 2 guys at once and stuff like that, and you're like, I can't not combat 2 guys. Okay, this is where you have to run, or you will drown. No. Super slow motion game. Run, Lester! No, run! Keep running, you douchebag! Ah! I remember, I thought if you held X down, you would continue to jump. But for some reason he's like, oh, I'm gonna stutter here. That's a good time. Look, see? I'm holding X down. Oh, that's here. Okay, next time, don't be a douche. You just keep jumping. Okay. Not again, you... Ah! See, at least I know what I'm supposed to do. Imagine how frustrating it would be if I did it in the wrong order. I had to reset the game. But I guess it's kind of the fun, because if you do it right all the way through, the game's not that long. I've been playing for 25 minutes already. It's fucking freaking dying. There again, you did it again, Lester. Don't do that. Alright, here we go. I have so many old camera tapes of me recording this game in the background. No! The stupid jump didn't work that time. Oh. I'm eventually going to stop talking and start getting mad because I don't want to get past this. Why is this so hard? Okay. It's because I'm using a PlayStation 2 controller, not a actual SNES controller now then. Because I don't have the original game. Come on, Lester, you can do this! Yes! Ha ha! Finally! I can do it! Okay, so now, somehow, by blowing up that wall... This is a glitchy part of the game, not sure if you'll notice, it glitches out here. If you run to the right, you're supposed to come to what used to be a waterfall, but instead I'll teleport you to the top level when you go right. I don't know why it glitches out here. Watch, it freezes. Oh no, wait, reset here. See, it's supposed to be a waterfall here normally, and you drown. I'm not sure how blowing up the rock below stops a waterfall from working, but... So here, this is where it glitches out. So normally to go to the right here, it would not take you where you're about to end up. I played this game that many times. So you're not supposed to end up here. If I go back around, I'll end up somewhere else if I go that way. It's weird. I guess this is part of the story they want to see. There's your bar of soap buddy. And if you play the sequel to this game, actually, it explains his scenes. Like because you're always wondering, how the hell did he get down there? But if you play the sequel, it shows you how he got down there and his side of the story. That's pretty much what the sequel is. Soapman's side of the story, rather than Lester's. Yeah, if you don't do that, I also ran right into that guy. Oh yeah, actually don't want to kill this guy right away. Okay, this is one thing you want to do too. You want to go... I think you have to put a shield here. Otherwise he'll shoot you in the face. You're like, oh, well that was a mistake. I'll just sit here, wait for it to kill me. Come on. Oh, there is a blue wall there. I don't know what I'm talking about then. I guess I'm thinking the middle polka dotted bar that was in the middle was not there this time. If I'm making any sense. So you're supposed to drop this crystal on his head. Some people shoot right there, but I wait till he goes back to the middle and stops. I'd rather play it safe. If you don't do that, well, you'll find out later. He would murder you behind super shield like this. It takes like 2 or 3 hits, which you will never get off. Okay, so now if I go to the right, which I don't want to do yet, there's a guy there. What the hell? That's weird. I didn't hit him. That's the first time I've ever shot right through the guy. Like freaking stormtrooper. Alright, so he's to shoot. This! How you'd ever think of that? I don't know. See? Watch. There's a waterfall. I go this way. Oh, look at that. So you glitched out. So now that you do that, you have to go back up and make sure your buddy is... I think he goes through anyways, but for some reason I have a feeling if you don't actually confirm your buddy got through, he won't actually go through. See in the bottom left corner there? Yeah. He was slinky through there. Here comes the interesting part, if I don't get myself killed. Kick him in the nards! See, it's sluggish when you fire. This is a hard part too, actually. See, it's too slow. It's a problem with this port. Everything's so slow. I have to redo all of this? You gotta be freaking kidding me. All that I did? Guess I should do that stuff first. That way it saves or something. I'm not redoing all that again. Come on. Pain in the ass. Alright. Oh god, that seems hard too. You think it would... I'm surprised me to redo all that. That's kind of crap. Yeah, Lester gets beat up. These guys punch. They punch pretty damn hard. Okay, so... fuck. I should have did this time. There. Now that they're dead, I'm gonna go up and do what I was supposed to do before. Oh, watch me get myself killed here too. Jinx myself. Alright. Go kill yourself. Okay. See, I used to play this game over and over again just to find different ways to kill myself. So that's so funny, especially with this one part later I have to show you, which I used to do over and over again. I even have a save state on the SNES emulator of me killing myself. I can't mess this up too. If I do, then I'm really screwed. There we go. I should be good to go now. There's a swimming part coming up, which it saves there, or gives you a password there. The swimming part isn't too hard. It's just really slow because the game's sluggish. These guys come back, I'll be so pissed. You're good. See, this is the part where I built the well below. And if you don't do this... Oh, it's really fast here. That's bizarre. If you don't do this, you'll find out the consequences later, so which I don't want to find out. Why is it so fast? Remember on the SNES... Oh, here we go. Go, Lester. You freaking... Go! The hell? I'm gonna drown now. Go! What the hell's going on with my joystick? Okay, so I kept freezing for some stupid reason. I don't know, my joystick's just glitching out. I'm going to switch to the keyboard. Does this work? Okay. There's supposed to be a part over there where you swim up. You know why? I know what the problem is. My diagonal keys don't work. No, up, idiot. There. Get air. Then go back down. If you go straight to the left, not a good idea. The current will take you in and you drown. Lester's favorite thing. This part actually this part here is kind of annoying. Leaving is annoying. There, that cuts power to something. Ah! You have to run and jump out of there. Forgot. I bet anyone who's watching this right now is probably equally as frustrated. Like, oh, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Idiot. I'll get this. I'll get this. Trial and error. Get to the chopper. That was a great movie, by the way, Predator. Awesome, awesome movie. One of my favorite movies of all time. Next to Aliens, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Because I'm old and those are my favorite movies. What are kids, teenagers' favorite movies nowadays? Hunger Games. I don't know. What are people out there like these days? Okay, come on, you can do this. There you go. Go team. I like the Hunger Games movies. Now, don't boo me. Go up, you. Oh. If I freaking drown here, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay. So what I was saying, because my joystick keeps bugging out. I like the Hunger Games movies too much. Well, the second one I thought was okay. The first one I felt was kind of rushed. Like everything was happening so fast, it kind of annoyed me. But the third one I haven't seen yet, because I wasn't a huge fan of the series anyways. Yeah, I did it. Go up. There. Jesus. See, that's where I knocked the glass on that dude. Otherwise, he has super duper mega shield there. And this is the fun part. Like, huh. I did blow up the wall fast enough. Do not run and jump here. Actually, you can there, but otherwise don't run and jump, the fast jump, because you will mess up and you will die. There. No! Ugh. I was just trying to get ahead so I could put a shield up. Jerk-offs. See, if you don't do it in the right spot, they will run right up to your shield like that and kill you. Hey, Soapman, you mind speeding yourself up there? You have a long way to go still. No rush. Really. We had to wait long enough, just long enough, for Soapman, Buddy there, to to come up from the hole right above your head and pull you up. Yes, yes, hurry up. Give me your arm. There we go. This is the fun part. I'm going to show you what I used to do all the time when I played this game over and over and over again. Because I'm psycho. Jose Canseco. So you're supposed to run back and up and above the building. If you run straight in the building from the front, they will blow your face off. But sometimes what I like to do, I'd like to keep running this way. And then I like to jump off and kill myself. Wee! 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 I love doing that. Just keep falling and falling and falling. Nice to save your bar soap, buddy. The bar soap mountains in the background. Yeah! And he beat the snot out of him with his fists. Now you're supposed to wait for your bar soap man friend to stop there first. If you kept running, you'd run right off again. You run into him and he chucks you over into that weird thing. And he doesn't make it. I think there's anything on the other side of this wall anyway. Oh no! I didn't mean to do that! It should be funny if it showed the bar soap man fall right after you. Ugh. But he holds on for a long time. He's a real trooper. I shouldn't die that many times from here now, I don't think. Come on, bar soap man. You'd think he'd take one of their guns by now, but I guess he doesn't need to. I don't know. Thank you. Next time I'm not going to press the fire button, I'm going to press the jump button. And this is where it gets hard. No, I meant to shoot the... Ah! That part is hard, I forgot about that. You get one chance. Save you again, and again, and again. So, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I'm just concentrating on what I want to do next in this part coming up. Jump! Try and do it right this time. Hurry up a charge. Aha! Gotcha. There, not saves from here. Thank God. Okay, so now what you're supposed to do... Oh yeah, go down here first. This dude's running away from you. And you don't want to kill him. Or at least not yet. You want to point a gun to his head. He's like, ooh! Pushes a button above his head, which locks the doors. And sometimes I'll blow up the door and kill him anyways, but I'll leave him alone. He'll be my only person I will not kill today. No, what are you doing, tard? No, no! Ah, I found the directional pad! Ah, I'm supposed to hold diagonal and up. Ah, shoot, I can't do it. Oh. If I jump, hang on. There. Since the door is locked, he can't get you. So what I do is I go put that down, blow up the wall. He puts some bombs down. If you don't have the shield there, he will shoot you in the face. Should be enough. Let's just double check now. Yes, been a hole in the floor. There's a part that's not too hard. There we go. This part is actually kind of annoying. This right part right here. Okay, there's a bunch of lasers that are going to shoot up in your face. They'll miss you as long as you keep running. And you have to jump at the right time here. Oh, sometimes you miss that. You fall right in the hole. Bad news. And I'd show you, but I'm afraid it'll make me redo the whole game over again. See, now normally these dogs would not be let out of their cages, and there'd be men everywhere shooting your face off. Oh yeah, by the way, don't run and jump here either. You will die for some reason if you try. Just run casually, do not look back, and just keep running. And then jump up here. Whew. Oh yeah, leave our soap buddy out. Right, this is the tank part, which I like. And when I first did the tank part, I had no idea how to do it. Why are they shooting up? Why don't they just teleport up? When I first did this, I had no idea how to freaking do this. Mr. Tired Lester with bags under his eyes, or around his eyes. Kind of freaky looking, actually. Any other ports, his eyes don't look so bad. Here comes in your boxy Volvo Acadian tank. Anytime now. Here it comes! Worst looking tank known to mankind. With wild dogs running everywhere and no one seems to care. All you have to do here is push all the buttons. Pretty simple. You probably could skip all that as long as you push this and these and these. They're good to go. If you don't, they eventually guys come with laser guns and blow up your tank. Here's a naked lady part. The game's actually almost over, believe it or not. This game is not very long. If I didn't die so many times, it would have beat a lot sooner, but I'm not done yet. One more hard part to come up, and then... I'm not sure what naked bars of soap ladies would look like. Probably not very pleasant. I'm sure they have boobs like everyone else. So you had to fight a few... What? That's the first time that's happened. You're supposed to kill them. Why the hell did I blow up for? That was weird. I got killed from behind. Never had that happen before, ever. No, I'm supposed to kill them. It's really freaking weird where I died. Fire! Damn, this game! See, it's such a sluggish controls. See, it's because the game's... Now you run. Frig. So the game delayed. I'm pressing the button, nothing was happening. And they go, ah, you get shot at and you fall. And Soapman's like, where the hell did my buddy go? And then picks you up and he slams you against the wall and breaks your spine. That must freaking hurt. How you survive that, I have no freaking clue. And then you play the... over and over again until you crawl your sorry ass, half broken, battered body over to these levers over here And I pray to God I pressed the right fucking or frigging button. Because one time I pressed the wrong button and I got kicked off and I had to redo everything all over again. Don't press it too soon. And pull the lever twice. Because if you don't pull it twice, well, the top door won't open and you will die. And I beat the game. That's Out of This World for the SNES. Watch a terrific, sad ending. Well, sad, happy ending. Because I always wondered, did he die here? And he doesn't actually die, he just passes out probably from the pain. Because in the sequel, he's still alive. The magical, transparent winged dragon! Who just happens to be waiting up top. And you fly away. That is Out of This World. See, and that took me a long time to figure out how to beat this game. I had a subscription to Nintendo Power too. But I never bothered reading up on that game because I wanted to figure it out for my own. For some reason, this game, I loved it so much I just would play over and over and over again until I figured it out. There was no internet back then either, so... Well, maybe there was, but it was like free net. I'm very basic, I didn't have it yet. So I didn't look anything up, I just beat it legitly on my own. And it took a while for me to figure out the order, too. But I love this game, and it's always going to be one of my favorite games of all time. As simple as it looks, it's still really, really fun. I've only ever played, again, the DOS modem guy. I only ever played the DOS port, watched the 3DO port, never played the Amiga or Atari ports. Or the IBM Apple port, whatever it was. And that's it for an ending. It's not much of an ending. Anyway, thanks for watching, and you guys take care until the next Play It Live. Thanks.